Live on that one.
Alrighty, we'll give it a few minutes before we get started here. We've been here since 11:30, helping Donna, Marion pack up. As you can see, the Creeper Gallery is getting close to being empty. This is the 7 West Bridge Street Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Donna's packing up. Needs to be out of the shop in a couple of weeks, so we're getting everything in boxes. Donna, Jay, they've been working hard. Lynn, we came and helped them today. So before you know it, this will all be gone and this building will be empty. We were asked to come back one more time from Donna to investigate the haunted objects, or the objects that are rumored to be haunted, as well as Madeline. And for those of you who don't know, there's a rumor, Donna told us when we first started coming here, that there's a little girl spirit that's in this building. That supposedly there was a fire in New Hope and she died in the fire. And Madeline wanders around this building. There are actually toys that we'll show you in a little while that she leaves for Madeline. We talked to Madeline in the beginning a lot when we first started coming here and tried to interact with her. We're going to dedicate a good 20 minutes at the end to just trying to communicate with Madeline here in the gallery part in the front of the store. The rest of the time, we're going to be back in the Red Room with 2 objects. But this is it. The original Creeper Gallery, 7 West Bridge Street, New Hope, New Jersey. This is the last investigation we're going to do here. And it's been 5 years or more that we've been here, a lot of weekends, every other week, in this part of the building, in the back, in the basement, investigating so many different things. We're going to miss it for sure. We were over at the new place today. A lot of potential over there as well. I'm sure Donna's going to do an amazing job with the space that she has. I have no doubts whatsoever. That's going to take some time to put together for her, but again, I have no doubts about Donna's ability. So this is it. Final investigation, New Jersey Paranormal, inside the Creeper Gallery, 7 West Bridge. We're going to try to do 2 objects, 2 last objects here, and then we're going to try to talk to Madeline here as well in this part of the building. We have equipment set up all out here, so if we're in there and things start happening out here with her, we can just turn the camera around and come out here and try to.
So they're asking about the basement. You want to explain why we can't do the basement?
We can't do the basement because they're doing lots of construction in the area. There's actually a giant pit right behind the building, and they're digging literally outside the back door. So it's not safe at all. So we can't go in there. We were told not to go in there. I'd love to go down there one more time, but
it's dangerous.
I don't think it's going to happen. I do love doing what I do, but I don't want to be one of the spirits that reside here from now on. So I'm here. I'm John from New Jersey Paranormal. Chris is behind the camera.
Hello.
Hello. We're going to now, we're not going to show you out here because there's really nothing to show anymore. We're going to head into the Red Room and start the final investigation. Let's go.
And away we go. Yeah, it's big time different, right? Although, I am. But again.
Yes, of course the monument is going to be the last to go.
It's still there.
And the Red Room is still intact for now. Oh, flashlights. I need flashlights.
They were right on the counter. You want to hit those lights too?
Yeah.
And I'm going to. She even took down the sign that she has up there for the Red Room. I'll turn this puppy on. And as you can see, all the haunted items are still here. Only because that we're going to be here. These will all be packed up this coming weekend.
That's a motion sensor, by the way.
Yeah, that we set
In
off.
case you're hearing the Halloween theme. Let me close that door too.
Okay.
All right, before we start, I'm gonna put flashlights around so we can see what we're doing.
This is going to be the view from out there. I'll flip over there if something happens. And that sound, if something breaks out there, you'll hear that sound.
All right, so before we start, really quick, I'm going to tell you guys, again, these objects are rumored to be haunted. They're acquired by Donna Marion. She does the research on them, and we get the information. And our job is to just come in here and try to document whatever we can as far as interaction, whether it's voices or anything with the equipment. And the equipment that we use, all of these lights here, a lot of it is energy. Well, this is energy based, the lights. There has to be a surge in energy in order for these lights to change colors. They're called tripwires. REM pods, which are back there in the corner, they are proximity sensors. Something has to be near them for them to do that. It's got to be close to the antenna. These up here are static detectors. You see them changing colors as I get near them, creating static electricity. And these are also static detectors, these two domes. Now, none of these things are ghost detectors. These things measure changes in the environment. And when we do what we do, we're measuring the changes of energy and static electricity. People think that spirits may consist of all these things. And we're trying to see if there's some intelligence behind it. Does the atmosphere change? And are spirits interacting with things intelligently to interact with us? That's what we're doing.
You put light the cat balls inside for it. And this right here. Yeah. Sorry.
And we're also going to try, again, EVP. We're going to try to capture voices. We're going to use Spirit Box. We're going to try to use a bunch of different things in order to interact or document any interaction or changes around the object that may signal that somebody is there or spirit is there. So that's what we do and how we do it. We have the SLS camera that has mapping software, structure light sensor, 3D grid comes out of there, scans this whole area. If something with mass or movement stands in front of it, it'll show it as a stick figure. Again, one of the tools we use. I'm going to turn off the heat so it's quiet in here. There is a dripping sound that's driving us crazy.
It's outside.
It's been raining crazy all day here.
Oh, figure.
Well, let me get by.
Hello. We're going to have to figure out who you are and why you're here.
Tall person.
It's a very tall person.
Do you want to start? Because this is a tough one.
No, I'm going to let you start. All the lights out there, and I didn't catch it. We just went off out there. Went
up out here, right here too. So Madeline, if you're out there, Chris showed you all the toys that we brought, everything that they do. If you get our attention while we're back here, we'd be happy to come in there and talk to you. We're going to stay in here for a little bit, and then we're going to come out there and just talk to you. Okay? So I'm turning out the lights.
Oh, he went away as soon as you went over the top of him. Man, I wish I'd have got that. It was just like one of those things you look up and everything went real quick and then gone.
So what do you want to do? You want to start? Or you want me to
No,
start?
I'm going to let you start.
Okay, this one's a tough one. And Chris was reading some more of the information, and she may be able to elaborate because my short-term memory doesn't exist. So I'll read you what's here, and then Chris can elaborate whatever she knows, whatever she read on the internet. It's a dollhouse. You guys can see that.
I can go closer if you'd like. Now that the
lights are crazy there.
right out the dollhouse. As soon as you said it.
Did you see that?
Yeah,
I shined the light on it.
It did. It's like, and as soon as you said dollhouse.
I said it's a dollhouse, and I just shined the light here, and somebody was reacting.
Did it upset that I'm coming closer? But I want everybody to see this. It's got a top. The top is kind of dark, but yeah. And wait till you guys hear.
Okay.
figure still not here.
All right, so Marjorie's dollhouse. This is the information that I have right here. Claims are this dollhouse was owned by 4-year-old Marjorie West, who went missing from McKean County in PA on May 18th, 1938. Born June 2nd, 1933 in Bradford, PA to Shirley and Cecilia. That's right.
Shirley is a man.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
She had 2 siblings, Alan and Dorothea. May cause vertigo and physical ailments and the feeling of foreboding. Very active. Now, you want to elaborate on sort of what you read?
So the family had gone to church the day that she went missing. They drove to a very famous park that everybody went to for hunters and fishing. That was called the Allegheny Forest in PA. They were all hanging out, and the girls, the children are Dorothea 11, the boy was 7, and of course, was it Marjorie? Is that her name, Marjorie?
Yeah.
Was 4 years old. The father went with Lloyd, his friend, to go fishing. Mom Celia decided to go up into the car and rest, and she left the girls picking flowers and violets. And when the 11-year-old walked away to give flowers to the mom, she turned back around and her 4-year-old sister was gone. And it ensued one of the biggest actually it was nationalized all over the papers. It was a big deal because it was the second biggest supposedly kidnapping, missing child abduction since the famous child that went missing, the famous Lindbergh. And they also said that there were 2 other incidents back in 1910, I think they said it was, and this is 1938 now, of 2 boys that disappeared similarly, that were out fishing with their friends. And when the friend turned around, one boy was missing, another boy was with a relative. And when they were walking, behind each other, and the boy turned around, the other one was gone. And they think it actually might have been a man that they called the wild man that lived out there that had a mentally ill son. But there were a lot of conjecture and a lot of stuff that was going on, but they believed that it was associated with other abductions that happened. So it was quite the story, and it was publicized all over, and it was a big deal.
All right, Marjorie. Actually, my name is John, and this is Chris. We never met you before. We come in here a lot of times, and we try to speak with anybody who may be connected to, surrounding, channeled in through things that belong to them, things that matter to them, like this dollhouse. We both have kids of our own, and I'm just trying to read. We're Marjorie, if you're here, Shirley, Celia, Alan, Dorothea, any of you are here and you're willing to talk to us and tell us more, we'd be happy to listen to you. Anything you want to share with us. We can't see you, we can't hear you, unfortunately. So we have to rely on these weird, strange things that I'm sure don't seem familiar to you, but they're things that are really easy to use, even though they look strange. Just by moving your hands, believe it or not, it's almost like magic. Moving your hands around any of these things, they're just change colors like the rainbow. And some of them will make music. There's a bell here that will make a bell sound. There's these little twinkly balls here that work by touching them. There's these other things that you were using before that are like a rainbow. See, it doesn't burn me. It doesn't hurt me. These are really easy things to work. This makes music. And I'm just moving my fingers. That's all I'm doing.
And just so you know, John, she loved to play hide and seek.
Okay. So, and again, these lights that you see, these purple lights change colors like the rainbow too. And I have things in the house as well that if you touch them, they'll light up different colors. Nothing will hurt you or any of you. I promise you that. I wouldn't put them there if they did. So we're going to try a few different things to interact with you, to speak with you. Marjorie, very sad and tragic what happened to you. And if you're uncomfortable with us even talking about that incident and what happened to you, um, and you don't want us to talk about it or ask any questions, or it's then it's okay. Just anything you can do here. Those lights were moving before on the side of the house. Anything you could do, touch something, move your hands around, anything you could do to show me that you're uncomfortable, you don't want to talk about what happened to you, then we will respect that and we'll just talk about your family, what you like to do, your mom and dad, your siblings, that we could stick to that. So we won't talk about the other thing if you don't want to. Okay? We don't want to upset you. We just want to talk to you. Same with you, Shirley and Cecilia. We mean no disrespect whatsoever. Okay?
The other thing I do want to say is that that forest was known for its many the holes for the where they used to dig for the oil. That there were a lot of they had to be careful when they were going out there that you could fall down those holes that they made when they were digging for petroleum back in the 1870s and like that. It was very area was very famous for that.
Well, when they found her, was there evidence that she was
They never
murdered?
found her.
Oh, they never found
She
her.
was never found.
Oh,
A lot of even
so she could have fallen into.
yes, but they did report that there were 3 vehicles in the area at 3
Right.
p.m. when
I
she
know that kids have
disappeared.
been
2 of them
abducted.
they stopped and they talked to. They said another guy in a vehicle was like basically zipping through. That's why he made himself very noticeable because he was
Right.
trying to get away and stuff, and it was a
So
man.
Marjorie, we could help you in telling others what happened if you want to share that, because I didn't know they never found you. I pray that you're with your family now, and I hope that it works that way. But maybe you could fill us in through the different things we're going to try to use.
Oh,
See that? Okay, maybe you're open to that, because I would like to put more information on the story that Chris was talking about and what I have here, to add some of the information from you of what happened, what really happened.
there's a blog. They're saying that they're descendants of hers have been like up to like I think the latest one that I saw that I read was from 2006,
Okay.
where distant relatives were still commenting on the speculating and that the
Okay.
violets that she was picking were found in the spot where she was picking with her
Okay,
sister.
so she was probably
And like
abducted.
yeah, and I think maybe she got lured away because she loved to play hide and seek. I mean, there's so many things that were
So
speculated.
Marjorie's sister's name was Dorothea,
Yeah,
and she
Dorothea.
was older.
Yeah, 11.
Okay, so again, Dorothea left her. 11-year-olds don't know better sometimes, you know. We're talking about your sister, Dorothea, or Dorothea. Am I saying that right? Dorothea.
Mhm.
She was 7 years older than you. She was with you in that field or in the woods, and she went to go give the flowers to your mom, right? That's what happened, right?
The what?
She went to go give the flowers to the mother.
The 11-year-old did. Yes,
Okay.
Dorothea.
And
Mhm.
that's when something happened to you that remains a mystery. If you could answer by making the bell ring or touching any of these things here, and we're going to try to hear your voice in a minute.
Somebody asked what is sticking out of the windows. You want to explain those to them? The static.
Fingers. They just, again, static electricity goes around them. They're going to light up different colors. Was there a stranger present in those woods after your sister left? Did somebody come out of nowhere, or did somebody approach you? And oh boy, look at that.
Oh,
You see that?
oh, yes, clear as day.
Okay. I'm really sorry to hear that. Again, we're going to try some different things because I really would like to hear your voice too. So I'm going to turn this little box on here. That's called a recorder. They may have had these in the 30s, different types of recorders maybe. this will actually let me hear your voice. So if you are talking, I'll be able to at least hear you answering because you could be talking and I don't hear you. Okay, so I would rather hear your voice and hear you answering than still do that, but I'd like to hear you as well. Okay, because that's important. That'll help us again make sure we have the right information and it's coming from you. Okay, so I'm going to turn this.
What is again, how many years ago since I've had a 4-year-old? What is the speech or the ability to communicate at 4? Pretty good?
Yes and no. They could answer 2 questions. I mean, a 3-year-old could answer basic
Yeah.
questions.
Like in yes, no,
Yeah,
and
that's
like
what I mean. I'm not thinking we're going to get, but then again, in spirit, is she still 3 and 4 years old?
exactly.
We don't know that. So
Oh, Susan wants to know real quick, who are we speaking with?
Marjorie West,
A 4-year-old girl who went missing in 1938.
May 18th.
They think she was abducted from where she was out in the woods in Allegheny Forest with her family.
So the vertigo I'm sort of feeling.
And that's one of the things that
One of the
happened.
claims is vertigo, physical ailments, and a feeling of foreboding. But the vertigo I feel a little bit. Ever since I sat down in front of it, I do feel a little like my mind is starting to drift a little bit, like and not be able to focus, and that happens. And I get the weird taste in my mouth, and I'm starting to get that. So I'm going to turn this on.
Thank you, Taylor.
So here's the little box I'm talking about, okay? I'd appreciate it if you could talk into this box. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put it right in the window of the house.
Does that door open?
I don't want to try that and pull it off. I'm going to put it right up in that window to make it easier for you to talk if you're over there, okay? So I'm moving.
We have no idea, Lauren, if that's the case.
I'm hitting the recorder. My cat ball. Okay. Again, my name is John. That's Chris. I'm looking to speak with Marjorie, Shirley.
Shirley's the father.
Marjorie, Shirley, Cecilia, Alan, or Dorothea. Any of you want to come forward and speak to us, we would be grateful and thankful.
Yes, Cindy. Go ahead.
You know, I have the recorder. I'd be grateful to hear you. Are any of you here? If you are and you could hear me, please come forward and say your name loud and clear. What were you doing on the day that Marjorie disappeared? Did a stranger approach you, Marjorie? Was there somebody there that day that you didn't know? What is your favorite color? What were you and your sister doing in the woods, in the field? What's your brother's name? What was your favorite toy? Did you fall into a hole?
So just as you know, when you got started there about 4 minutes ago, there were two girls across the street that went by that were talking. So you could hear the murmur of them. So you might catch
There
it
was
on there.
another girl in that chair talking.
Well, that
when I
was
first
because
started.
I got asked a question and I totally didn't realize you'd started the recorder already. So,
So,
see, she just lit up the lights.
so the which question? The first one?
No, you're into it. Two
Oh.
questions. You'll hear them.
Should've
It's
typed it
distinctive.
and said- Sorry, it's my fault.
No idea, Lauren, if that's the case.
I'm hitting the recorder.
No idea, Lauren, if that's the case.
I'm hitting the recorder. My cat hole. Okay. Again, my name is John. That's Chris. I'm looking to speak with Marjorie, Shirley. Shirley's
Shirley's the father.
Marjorie, Shirley, Cecilia, Alan. Marjorie, Shirley, Cecilia, Alan, or Dorothea. Any of you want to come forward and speak to us, we would be grateful and thankful.
Yes, Cindy.
You know, I have that recorder. We would be
Is that you set up?
grateful and thankful.
Yes, Cindy.
Right here.
You know, I have
That's
that
not you set
and
up.
thankful.
Yes, Cindy.
You know, I have that recorder. You know,
That's
I
not you.
and thankful.
Yes, Cindy.
You know,
That's
I have
not
that
me.
recorder. I'd be grateful to hear you. Are any of you here? If you are and you could hear me, please come forward and say your name loud and clear. Loud and clear.
That's what you want.
What were you doing on the day that Marjorie disappeared? Did a stranger approach you, Marjorie? Was there somebody there that day that you didn't know?
That's gotta be them, right? Yeah.
Thank you for walking right across and you could hear them talking.
What is your favorite color? What were you and your sister doing in the woods in the field?
So that I heard.
That was out there, that big tap out here in the, I don't know what it was.
What's your brother's name? What was your favorite toy?
So you're gonna have to try, because if a man did abduct her,
She may not want to
she
speak
probably
to
ain't
you.
talking to me.
The brother was 7.
Did you fall into a hole?
Yeah, again, if she was abducted, if that's what indeed happened by
So
some,
if you would like me to try it, the one thing I would say to everybody that's on here, go ahead and put some questions forward. And when I'm done asking a few questions, you can, if we've missed it, then you guys can have some questions that maybe we're not thinking of, okay?
you want me to do the echo box first? You want to?
Do the Echovox first, and then that way everybody can have some time to come up with some questions.
And I may just wind up hitting the wall here, because I don't blame her for being afraid if I'm
No,
stranger danger.
especially, yeah.
I mean, she was lighting the lights there. So even that could have been fear when I shine the light on the house initially to light it up. And the last thing I want to do is make things worse. So we're going to try something before Chris does what she's going to do. I'm going to try the Echovox again. Tried it last time we were here. I'll try it again. Oh, God, I'm getting old. I can't see. All right, so those of you who don't know, Echovox is an app, and it has just phonics in it. There's just sounds. No actual words are in the Echovox. So there's A, B, C, D, and they're all data banks full of sounds, phonics. And in theory, spirits can manipulate the phonics to make words out of them and communicate with us. So John Zaffis loves the Echovox, so I'll give it a go again like I did last time.
We have no idea if the father had anything to do with building that.
House? No.
Yeah,
Oh,
we have no
did you see
idea.
that? The
I mean,
lights
it's
went off when you
possible,
said
but we
that.
have no idea.
The lights went off when you were talking about that. Did you see it? You missed it.
I saw that. Got it. Good night, Susan.
Why am I not?
I'm keeping an eye on the SLS, guys. I'm just not keeping steady on it so that you guys can see what John's doing. If I see anything, I'll make sure you see it.
Okay, well, we're connected. Did you hear this? The speaker's just turning on and off on me. Show this one. Come on. Hello?
Marjorie, are you here?
Fine.
I'm looking for Marjorie, Alan, Shirley, Cecilia, Dorothea. What is this? What is this that I'm pointing at? What is this? How old are you, Marjorie? Do you hear what that said? I'm dead. Who said that? That sounded like a man.
Oh, and the lights just went off.
How many of you are here with us? Give me a number. My name is John. This is Chris. Did you say our names?
Yes.
Marjorie, what is your favorite color? I'm tired.
Yes.
A lot of people are hearing 10.
She wasn't 10. Her sister. How old? Dorothy. How old is Dorothy? Do you know how old Dorothy is?
No.
No.
Touche.
What kind of house is this? What was this for? What did you put in there? If you don't want us to talk to you, just say stop or leave. Stop. You give it a go
Okay.
with the recorder. And like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get anywhere because.
All right. Yeah, the
Yeah,
light low.
I
Yeah,
think-
yeah. Okay, we saw that one.
What?
So all the lights
I think. Oh,
right on the house, right there by the right where.
hello. Okay, I'm going to move out, and I'm going to go sit over there, and
It's okay, Marjorie.
Chris is going to sit over here. Why am I not shutting this down properly? Okay. So I'm moving all this stuff out of my way. I'm going to leave this over here. And then Chris is going to talk to you for a little while. And then I'm going to try one more thing. That light is like not stopping. I'm going to move this over here. All right. Sorry. Didn't mean
Oh,
to touch your house.
it's okay. He's gonna move away. Okay.
Let me just get up. Get out.
How's even going to like
This was fine before. Now it's not shutting off. Those are brand new
not
Duracell
not
batteries in
not happy. Oh, okay. He's gone. Look, it shut off. You're gone. You walked away.
there. Well, I moved it too.
Okay. I'm gonna come sit over here and I'm gonna talk to you. Okay. I'll sit right here.
You might want to fix yourself up.
Yeah. So, Marjorie, I'm not a little girl. Look,
Okay, I see that in the window. That's
my
good.
name is Chris. I'm gonna take my hat off for you, so I'm less intimidating, so you can see my face. I also was abducted, but I was much older than you when I was, so I can understand. I at least am here today, and I got away, and I'm so sorry for what that must have been for you. really sorry. So on a small scale, I can empathize and understand what that must have been like to be taken, because I was against my will, and you were a little girl that couldn't fight back. And here your family was around you and you think you were safe. And I was in a very public place where I thought I was safe. So I can't even imagine what that was for you. And a lot of people through the years, your distant relatives through the years have had hope that you survived and lived to be up in your 80s or so. They talked about that all the way up to 2006. So, again, I don't know if they're still out there. It's just what I read and found out today. And I'm so sorry this happened to you. That's the first thing. The other thing, I know everybody was talking about the house maybe being built by the dad or whatever, but you got to think about a 4-year-old little girl that went missing from a family on a family outing, and this is what they kept of hers. How much emotion and everything that must be projected at this, what she played with, and what it must have represented to the whole
Oh yeah, and every
family.
time they looked at it, reminded and
So
painful.
you think about that,
Yeah.
and not only the tragedy, but the thought process for each and every one of the parents, the siblings, what the 11-year-old must have felt when she went to go give the violets to her mom and her sister's gone when she turns around, to the mother going and resting in the car, to the father who went to go fishing with his buddy. Now, it's funny, they tell in the article, they tell in the story, I should say, they tell where everybody was, but they don't tell us where Lloyd's wife, who was a friend of the father, Shirley's, when they went fishing, what happened to that mother? Did she go back to the car with Cecilia, or what happened? So there were 4 adults with these children,
and they just let them out.
and yet a 4-year-old disappears, who would be, you think would be the most monitored or watched out. But again, times were different. I know I got to run around when I was a little girl.
Yeah, me too.
With my siblings, so there was a trust factor there.
I got a massive headache all of a sudden.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, a massive headache. It literally is right in the middle of my forehead.
But I'm going to try to see who was with us and talking, because I kind of have a funny feeling that it's not just about Marjorie when it comes to the energy that's coming off of this house. I mean, I think of the sadness and the horrible of all of this and how fractured this family must have been. So I'm going to put this over by the house again, and whoever wants to speak to us can, okay? And again, I completely understand, more than you could possibly know. So I'm going to put it right here so it's not so intimidating. Okay?
Whoa, did you see that?
Yes, I did. I'm just going to set that right there, okay? And I'm going to scoot back a little bit. I'm just going to give you some space, okay? All right? Is that you doing that? So my first question is going to be, is there one spirit with us, or are there more than one with us? Are you aware that to this day they still talk about and write about Marjorie's disappearance? Marjorie, I know you were a little girl, but did you fall? Did you fall into a hole? I'm sorry to bring this up and talk about this, but was there a bad man? Did somebody hurt you? I'm going to ask you a strange question. There were two little boys that went missing years before you, that were young, that were taken or disappeared, just like you did. Eerily similar. Were these related? So I'm going to give you 3 choices of games that you like to play, and you just pick one. Did you like tic-tac-toe, hide and seek, or peekaboo? So whoever is here with this dollhouse, could you possibly tell us what you see right now?
Did you know the person who took you? How old are you? How old are you right now? All right, that's it.
Just one more thing for anyone that may be attached to this dollhouse. Is there anything that you would like to say that we have not asked, because we're just trying to get to know you and understand what happened? Thank you.
Hey, Sharon. Here, we're at the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. This is the 7 West Bridge Street. Well, final investigation. This shop is closing down. Donna's moving to Main Street in New Hope, around the corner, down the road. But this is the final investigation of the 7 West Bridge Street Creeper Gallery, and we're investigating a dollhouse that supposedly belonged to a girl named Marjorie West, who disappeared when she was 4 years old, was never found, and they believe that she was abducted and murdered.
You
So
ready?
that's what we're doing right now.
Let's see if we got anything. So I'm going to put it right here so it's not so intimidating. Okay?
See that?
Yes, I did. I'm just going to set that right there. Okay? And I'm going to scoot back a little bit. I'm just going to give you some space. Okay? All right? Is that you doing that? So my first question is going to be, is there one spirit with us? Or are there more than one with us? Are there more than one with us?
I think I hear several.
There's something in the background, but you can't pick it up. Are you aware that to this day,
they still talk about and write about Marjorie's disappearance?
Nauseous.
Marjorie, I know you were a little girl, but did you fall? Did you fall into a hole? I'm sorry to like bring this up and talk about this, but was there a bad man?
It's a bizarre, gravelly voice, but you can't hear it?
No.
Hear it? There's like a gravelly in the background.
Man, I don't feel good.
Did somebody hurt you?
No, it's EVP, Marlo. It's a recording.
I'm going to ask you a strange question. There were two little boys that went missing years before you, that were young, that were taken or disappeared, just like you did. Eerily similar. Were these related?
Did you tell me, Grell?
I heard that live, actually. I was going to ask you if your stomach growled.
That was in your
I
stomach?
heard it in the room. Yeah, I heard it in the room. Yeah, I heard that. I was going to ask you if that was your stomach, because it wasn't me.
It was your shadow that just went across there.
So I'm going to give you three choices of games that you like to play, and you just pick one. Did you like tic-tac-toe, hide and seek, or peekaboo?
She's not talking. She's not talking.
So whoever is here with this dollhouse, could you possibly tell us what you see right now?
Did you know the person who took you?
John, you all right?
Yeah, I don't feel good. My head hurts.
How old are you? How old are you right now? All right, that's it.
Just one more thing for anyone that may be attached to this dollhouse. Is there anything that you would like to say that we have not asked because we're just trying to get to know you and understand what happened? Thank you.
Uh, as far as the abductor being attached to it as well, I don't think it would work that way because this is an item that belonged to her and
Yeah, her
the
family.
family home. So I
Yeah.
don't, if it was at the scene of the abduction and, bloody clothing or a weapon, then maybe, but no, I don't think
that's, because how would he even know that that's something?
that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah, no. I think the energy is because the family put into something that was held. I mean,
I'm going to try the spirit box really, really quick, but
okay.
I don't know what it is, but I'm not feeling well since I started this. I've got a really bad headache. My stomach is kind of turning and I don't know. I just don't feel good. So I'll do the spirit box
I just kind of
and then try to move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's that doing it or if there's something behind me. I
I
don't
think
know.
this is one of the things I think we have to understand when it comes to introducing and getting to know something that it takes a little bit for, especially when children are attached
Yeah,
to it.
some
for it
react
to-
much faster. Others won't react at all because we're strangers. I mean,
Yeah.
they're people.
And again, we're talking about a 4-year-old that was abducted, and then
Yeah.
you're dealing with a family that you can just imagine the trauma what the family went through, and here two strangers are sitting here talking and asking some very intimate, personal
But
things.
somebody
It's
did say it was
tragic.
a very active piece for a reason. I don't know what that
But
reason is.
was it active where it was stationary for a long time? Did it come from the
I don't
family
know.
that owned that?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
whole thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So
So I'll try the
I'm gonna-
spirit box and then
Well, whoever's attached to this, I thank you, and I'm really, really sorry that this happened to this family.
gee. Oh, you had something standing right next to you when you stood up. Look, it's right next to her. Stay where you are.
Again,
Stay right where you are.
I am. I'm not going to move. I'm really, really sorry, and I mean that from the very bottom of my heart because
Come towards me.
I literally understand
towards
what it
me.
means.
Come on.
I'm coming slowly. It looks like there's two.
There's two. That's not you. Wow.
There's two. Is this the two family members?
They look like they're holding hands too.
Are you guys together
Do you see
now?
them? They're holding hands.
Aw, a child with an adult.
They're holding hands. As soon as you got up, it happened.
Are you more comfortable when we're further away? If you could light something up over there?
They're literally holding hands. That is crazy. We can't see. How could you not see? It's right there in front of you on TikTok.
It's the two figures.
It's
that
the
are
two
there.
stick figures on the camera.
Wow. I don't know who this is, but all I have to say to you is that I'm really sorry to you for the family and stuff. I really,
They do.
really
They
am.
look like they're standing, holding hands, and talking to each other.
And I have a belief system that once you pass on, that you're not suffering anymore, and that you guys are all together.
Wow, look at that. Again, we did not mean any disrespect to you and your family. We hope you're at peace. We hope you're happy, and we want nothing but the best for you. Yes,
Yeah.
we want this dollhouse to be brought to a place where people are going to respect your memory and your family, and really hope that you bring good energy with you to their home if they bring it home with them. But we do see you standing there, and we're sorry if you think that we were asking questions that were inappropriate or that you didn't want to answer. We were just trying to find out more about your family. That's all.
Yeah, it literally is like holding hands. Like the big figures, like standing there, kind of like in a protective, like just standing there looking, while the smaller figures kind of looking up, staying real close by. That's really crazy.
Seeking comfort.
That's really crazy. We're done. We're going to put this back, and then we're going to talk to somebody else. So thank you both. And again, I hope you're all at peace, and I hope you're all together and that you're happy. That's all we want for you.
I'm gonna
Okay.
let Donna know that this piece needs to go with somebody that can talk to you and just be very supportive and nice, and no more trauma.
They were not there the whole time until you got up. That's why I thought you were one of them, and I told you to stay still and then walk towards me. But I feel nauseous. I feel really sick right now.
You do realize that the little figure is literally on the house.
Yeah, it does look like the bigger figures patting the smaller one on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Like it's okay now.
Look at that. Yes, we're done. We're not going to
Yeah,
do
we're not
any
gonna
more.
go any
We're
further.
not going to do any more. I promise you. Thank you, though, for anything that you did, or we do appreciate seeing you.
So you were here listening to us,
Yeah,
and that's a start. And just to know that we're compassionate, and I fully understand what happened to you, Marjorie, and I can't imagine that happened to me happening at 4 years old.
this is the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. This is the original shop that's closing. That's already closed. This is our last investigation. Donna is moving the Creeper Gallery to the other side of town, Main Street, and it's going to be a new shop, new store. So this is the last one we're doing here. Yeah, I think again we're very conscious of the fact that we are strangers.
Yep.
And we don't take for granted that anyone is going to be okay with speaking to us and interacting with us.
And asking some very, very tough.
Yes.
I mean, think about being victimized, and even as a child, or a family that attached to this, and somebody's asking these questions that you don't know. I mean, it's invasive.
So, I mean, again, we're both on the other
Yeah.
side of the room. Chris is standing right next to me. We're a good 7-8 feet from the dollhouse, and they're just standing there watching us now. And we're not going to try to interact with them anymore as far as asking questions
No.
or doing any kind of
No.
recordings.
No.
We're just watching them just like you are. And again, we're going to say goodnight to them, and we're going to wish
It's like
them
a
peace.
child getting strength from their parent.
Yeah,
is
that's
what's
it.
happening right
That's-
now. Like, with these
that's what we're
strangers
doing.
are asking too much, and like I can't. So yeah, we get it, and we're sorry.
So I'm going to step over there, and I'm going to move that dollhouse off of that platform and put it somewhere else. And we're going to move on and speak to someone else. So again, I'm not trying to disrespect you or scare you. I'm just going to move that out of the way, and you can go with the dollhouse, and we're going to try to talk to someone else.
Yeah, we're gonna leave
Okay.
you be. We're done.
So you hold on to that,
Okay.
and I'll go get the dollhouse. Again, please, please, please don't take this as a threatening gesture at all, because it's not the way I mean it.
And just so you guys know, they left as soon as John went over there. Again, this is a hard subject. This case is really hard. And this didn't just happen to the child, this happened to the whole family.
The next one's just as
I know, the next one's no easier, guys. These are rough ones tonight.
All right, just gently handling this. I'm just going to put it somewhere out of the way.
Oh, and the back is open. The people were asking, is it a dollhouse with the back open? And the back is open. I'm going to turn the light on if you're okay with that, so they can see. The back is opened. Okay, I'm going to step out of the way. Why is the live ending? It's not, John.
What?
What do I have to do to verify?
What'd you do?
Nothing. Oh, you got to
Yes.
move the puzzle piece over.
Oh.
That's weird. I've never seen that before.
Where's the other one?
Right there. You just got to open it. Take it out. Get ready, guys. Buckle up, because this one's a tough one too.
We saved the worst for last as far as our final investigation.
Oofy. I'm staying away from this one until you find out exactly.
You might want to give them a close-up view of it. Oh, before I.
I will.
Anything.
But again, I warn you guys, this one's not an easy subject matter. So just so you guys can see, I know the glass is like reflecting, and I'm trying to do both social medias here.
Ooh, man.
Is it from this? No, it's another one, wherever it is. So it's a doll that's enclosed in a glass. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm not showing you the whole thing, I've got two phones here that I'm trying to get the whole spectrum in. So I'm doing it for both. So it's a doll that's in a glass case. Okay. All right.
Here's another bad one. So buckle in. Buckle up. This is probably going to be another one that's not going to have anything to do with me. So
We'll see.
we'll give it a go. All right. Turn off the lights. Yeah, we have two left.
And just so you guys see, there's actually no.
We have two left that are probably going to have absolutely nothing to do with me. But okay. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read it.
It said the Creeper Gallery. This is the red room with haunted items in it.
Haunted by Sally Horner, 1937 to 1952. And there's a picture of her that I'll show you guys in a minute. Abducted by child molester Frank LaSalle in 1948. He held her captive for 21 months. Sally was born in Camden, New Jersey, and was killed in a car crash at 15. My God.
So she survived it just to die in a car crash.
God. So she was only 11 years old when she was abducted. And then right after that, she was killed in a car. Oh, my God.
So she was brutalized.
Okay. So she was killed in a car crash at 15 years old in Woodbine, New Jersey. So,
Did she escape him? Or did she die in?
Getting to the worst of the stuff.
No.
She was raped repeatedly, threatened with a gun, and kept as Horner's lover in an Atlantic City boarding. After being rescued, she faced brutal bullying by her peers and being called a slut.
Oh.
This is an angry and active spirit bordering on psychotic with constant activity. So, okay. And again, I don't know if you can see the picture. Yes, no.
Yeah, I'm doing TikTok so they can see her. Oh my God.
Well,
people are just.
Okay, Sally. All right. Boy. Sally. Hello, my name is John.
And just so you know, Sally, John is a really, really nice guy. A really sweet guy who would never do anything to harm you.
My name is John, and this is Chris here. We come in here to try to talk to people who are connected to things that belong to them, find out about their lives, anything they want to tell us, anything they want to share. You heard what I read about your life and what we know, and I hope there's more you're willing to share with us about you and who you are. Again, we don't mean to disrespect you. We're not trying to.
All the lights, John.
Did they?
Yes.
We're not trying to disrespect you or make you sad or traumatize you or make you relive any of these horrific things. Yeah.
Wow.
We just want to talk with you, and anything you want to share, then please share it. And if you don't, then, we're not going to pressure you at all. We are people who live in New Jersey, just like you. We have families. We have children. I'm very, very sorry for what happened to you. Everything that happened to you in your life. No one should
suffer the way you did, and I'm very, very sorry for what you went through. So,
I'm a bit offended by the word of that he kept her as his lover. That's not a lover.
Wow.
That's someone that's kept in captivity.
so what people are saying about this doll here is that there is your energy connected to it, that you may be around the doll and acting in a way that kind of makes people a little nervous. Um, we're going to stay where we are. Chris will stay over there. I'll stay here, and then Chris will come over here, and I'll stand over there. We're not going to get too close to you or the doll. We do have things around the doll that won't hurt you. I promise you that. They don't hurt me. I'm right by them, safe, and nothing will hurt me. Nothing will hurt you. These are things that just show us that maybe you're there and you're listening, and that you could interact with us, even if we can't see you and hear you. I know that doesn't make sense. These lights are purple now, but they will change every color from blue to red to yellow to every color on the rainbow just by you touching them or moving around over there. This circle over there and over here, all I do is take my hand by the antenna and I move it, and it makes music and lights up different colors. That's it. They're little tiny twinkly balls that all you need to do is touch and they twinkle. There's these circles that are like rainbow as well. All I do is take my hand and I see how I move it around and I create all the colors of the rainbow. It doesn't hurt me. It won't hurt you. And then we have just a regular bell. And again, anything you want to use to show us that you're there, you can do that.
People are asking, do we have any idea why the doll is in the glass box?
No, there's nothing.
Oh, wow.
So Sally, again, my name is John. We're going to try a few different things to talk to you and to hear your voice and to interact with you. If that's not something you want to do, well, let me ask you this first. If you're afraid of me and you don't want me sitting here talking to you, and I would understand it completely if that were the case. If I scare you, if I'm intimidating, or you're traumatized by a stranger being this close to your doll, then any release of your energy or touching anything in front of me, I'm looking right at it. I will respect it and I will move right over there, and I won't come back over here again. I promise you.
John's a good guy. He means what he says.
Oh, see, there you go. I gotta go.
Okay,
She went
Sally.
up the dome. All righty, I'm moving. I'm moving. It's okay.
It's
I'm
all right,
moving.
Sally. Okay, so
That was literally on cue.
Sally, I went through some of the trauma that you didn't experience, so I relate. I'm so sorry. First of all, the fact that you were called names and it was put on you was totally wrong. You were an innocent bystander and everything, and you did not deserve one single thing that happened to you. I don't care what anyone told you. There was nothing about that, and I do. I take offense that anybody would say that you were his lover, because you weren't. That being a lover or connected like that is a choice. You had no choice, and I am so sorry. And I'm sorry that you ended up passing the way you did. And I just wonder if that was something that was intentional, or because what you dealt with was just too overwhelming and too hard to get past. Like John said, we're going to try different ways to communicate with you. My name is Chris. And the same thing like what John did. If I understand that a lot of this is traumatic and really hard, and you must be at peace.
Wait. Sorry. There were footsteps out there. The floor was creaking.
I told you I saw.
Shh, wait. All right, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I heard the creaking, and that reminded me of what I heard when I was in the basement.
No matter what we hear and what happens, you are safe here. There's nothing here or anyone that's going to harm you. We just want to get to know you. We want to make people understand that what happened to you was sick, wrong, and you are not the person to blame to anything that happened to you. You deserved compassion and you deserve healing and love from everyone around you. And I am so sorry, Sally, that is not what you got. If you were here today, right now, I would be right there supporting you and giving you everything I possibly can to let you know. And the person who did this to you, I hope with everything in me he got everything he friggin' deserved. And that he's rotting where he should right now. But what I'm gonna do is that this is a recorder. This will pick up your voice because John and I do not have the ability to see, hear, or talk to you. So you can speak, just like how John said, light up something if you want him to move away from you, because maybe that's just too difficult to deal with. I'm going to put this by you so that you can speak when we ask questions. And even if we can't hear you, maybe this will pick up your voice. This won't hurt you. Nothing here will hurt you, I promise.
So before you do that, really quick for you, anyone who's new coming on here on TikTok, we are at a place called the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. We come here every couple of weeks and investigate the objects that are rumored to be haunted, to have attachments. Creeper Gallery is closing this current location, the original location in New Hope. Yeah. And moving to another location in April. So this is the last investigation of the original Creeper Gallery with haunted objects. This is the second object that we're investigating now, and then we're going to try to talk to the what may be the spirit of a little girl who is in the building, who we've spoken with before. So, unfortunately, the object we're working out with now is belonged to a young female who was abducted and raped and brutalized
For
and
21
months.
21 months. Almost a year.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think
It's almost
about
2
being
years.
under. Yeah, sorry. I said I'm thinking but I'm not saying the man's name because he doesn't deserve to be acknowledged. And Sally, I'm looking at your picture and you are absolutely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful young girl.
That was a knock.
I'm gonna, before I do the recorder, Sally, I'm gonna do this thing, and again, I just like, she's just.
What do you need?
I'm gonna turn on this box, and what this box will do, like if you project your voice, you can use this to speak to us, and maybe somebody out there can ask one specific question that you can say, John, and maybe Sally will answer it because you're over there. So Sally, somebody on the other end is going to ask a question and John's going to repeat it so you can hear it. And you can answer it and tell us something and it'll come through this box for us. No questions? Then if nobody asks a question, I'll ask it. Nothing? Sally, are you here with us? Yes.
Wow, that's big too. I can see that from here. You must have it on yes and no.
Yes, I do.
But that was yes for sure.
It's clear. So Sally's with us. All right, so the next question. Are you okay, Sally?
That was crazy.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so let's do, how do I do the other modes?
You got to flick the top switch, toggle it.
Okay, I did. Which one?
The one that flips back and forth. Yeah. Boy, I don't feel good at all.
Okay.
Oof.
Sally, is there something that you can tell us about how you're feeling or what's happening right now? Anything at all? You were really good about telling us that you were here. Is there anything that you could say to us now? Are you hurting still?
Do you need our help? Are you afraid?
We'll ask all those questions on EVP, guys. I see him.
Please stop that. I will. Sally, I will. We're going to respect you. So this is something that makes you uncomfortable, and that's okay. So she said, please stop that. And you're a very smart young lady,
Sorry.
so thank you. So what I'm going to do now, Sally, bless you, hon. I'm going to put this up by you, up by your doll, and I'll back off as soon as, and all we're going to do is try to record your voice. So like how I just asked questions, we're going to ask some questions now.
Thank you.
And they might be some hard questions, but
Thank
if you
you,
could
guys.
answer, we can help you and get to know you and understand things. This is what we would like to
Hey,
do.
Sharon.
And it's a good way for us to figure out who would be or someone who might take you home and protect and watch over you. Okay? To make sure you go to the right home, or if you go to a home at all.
So I'm not exactly.
Okay? Get ready. First session with Sally. Sally, could you say my name or his name, please? Can you tell us, Sally, what they called you after you were rescued? You had an accident in which you died. Was it intentional? When you were brought back home, how did you feel with your family? Did you have anybody to turn to? Did you ever feel safe again? Did you at least have a friend?
How old are you, Sally? Are there any other spirits with you? Did you know your abductor? What was your favorite thing to do before all the bad things happened?
Are you at peace now, Sally? We've asked you a lot of questions and you're just getting to know us. We're strangers and we understand that. But is there anything that you would like to tell us? Anything at all that we didn't ask or you just want us to know? Thank you, Sally. This was tough.
That was me.
This is just tough.
Well, I'm telling you, I don't feel good. I haven't felt good since we started with that first one. And I'm really starting to wonder if, the energy surrounding these pieces because of what happened to these girls is not affecting me in a really negative
Listen,
way.
I know what it took and how many years it took for me to put myself back together. And I endured what I did. Only 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks I went through what I went through. This, at 11 years old, and I had support when I got back home. This girl was bullied and put through hell. What do you think that did to her psychologically after what she dealt
Why
with?
do you think the energy that's surrounding it is that way, according to the paper?
I mean, I'd like to find out where this guy is and his grave or whatever. And I mean, it's just the anger.
You guys see that light show? I mean, those lights just went nuts.
I'm angry. I'm angry for her. I'm beyond angry for her. All right, let's see if we get you on.
There they go. Whoa. This was, I can't remember what year, 1937 she was born until she only lived to
1952 is when she passed.
how old?
1952.
1952.
Sorry, just got a minute here.
Yeah, this energy is not good for me. Not good at all. I don't like the way it feels at all. It's heavy. It's very, very heavy. You don't feel that, huh? It's so heavy in here. I mean, I don't feel good, and it's like I'm being weighed down. It's so hard to describe. My head, it is just like heavy. Yeah. And I don't like it. I feel like because I'm the guy here, and I'm not. Yeah.
I'm
welcome.
Gonna put this up for you to listen to.
I feel like I'm not
just
welcome,
can't
and
handle
I
it
don't
right
like
now.
that feeling.
I gotta get my stuff under control here.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to know where to record it.
First session with Sally.
Rewind it. Oh, again. She says something right there. Do it again. I don't know if I said no, but there's a word.
With Sally.
It's not a no to me.
Sally, could you say my name or his name, please?
Go back.
Please.
Back.
Please.
I don't know what she's saying. Go back.
Or his name, please.
What's his name?
His name, please.
I don't know what that's saying.
he's dead. That's what it sounds like.
For his name, please.
He's dead. That's what it sounds like.
For his name, please.
That's what I hear.
Wait, rewind it again.
For his name, please.
Somebody said they think they heard Chris John, but I don't think I heard that either.
Maybe, but
Can you tell us, Sally, what they called you after you were rescued? You had an accident in which you died. Was it intentional?
Come back. Come back. No.
When you were brought back home, how did you feel with your family? Did you have anybody to turn to? Did you ever feel safe again? Did you at least have a friend?
Come back.
Did you at least have a friend?
No. Shuffle.
How old are you, Sally?
She didn't talk to me.
Are there any other spirits with you?
Come back.
With you?
Did she take two?
With you?
Go again?
Spirits with you?
She says two. Oh boy. The two of these together are not good. Not good for me. That's for sure. I am feeling it.
Did you know your abductor?
Whoa. Go back. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe.
What was your favorite thing to do before all the bad things happened? Oh,
Are you at peace now?
do that.
Are you
I don't know what the hell.
at peace now?
Did you hear it?
Are you at peace now, Sally? We've asked you a lot of questions and you're just getting to know us. We're strangers and we understand that. But is there anything that you would like to tell us? Anything at all that we didn't ask or you just want us to know? Thank you, Sally.
So I'm gonna try something. I'm not gonna get close though. Hold on to that. I'm gonna try two different things. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do regular spirit box, and then I'm gonna do spirit box EVP, and see what I get. I need to do the spirit box, but what I'm gonna do. You're gonna no. I need you to hand me. Well, yeah, hand me the box. I'm not gonna get anywhere close, but when I turn this on, I'm gonna turn this on first. When I turn this on, I want you to put that away from me. I need a flashlight.
What do you need to be put away?
And the box. I want you to put it
This
closer,
box?
yeah, to the doll. First, I got to turn this on. I'll do this with one hand. There's two compartments on the side of that box. Push them both in with your fingers.
On the back?
No, right where the batteries go. Just push them both in. Right there. Just push them in with your finger. No, they're two plastic.
This?
Yeah, 1 and 2. There you go. Hello, can you hear me? Sally? Sally, are you here? Me? Did you hear that? Sally, my name is John. This is Chris. Could you please talk with us? It's okay. I won't come any closer. I want to hear Sally.
It's okay, Sally.
Sally, could you please talk with us? We're not going to spend much longer. We just want to hear your voice and hear from you. Leave house? Sally, how old are you now? Could you please talk to us?
We'd just like to hear from Sally, please.
If you want to, if you want us to leave or stop, Sally, you could say that.
Go.
Yeah, I heard I do too before.
Yeah. Is this too hard, Sally?
Anything about you that you could tell us that wasn't on that card? Maybe happy memories or things that you like to do?
This card is not you, Sally. This is something that happened to you, but this is not you. This is not how we want you to be remembered. Were you hurt? I know.
How are you?
I hurt for you, Sally. I understand what you went through. And none of it was your fault. Again, John is correct. Tell us the happy stuff. Were you into music? Did you like games? Did you? I see you have a beautiful dress on.
There's no females coming through there.
No.
All
Do you
right.
want to try your?
I'm going to try the other way. I got to shut this off. I can see. Hit the switch on the back of there.
On what?
The back of the box. There's that one switch, main switch right there.
This?
Yeah.
Big one down?
Yeah. And the spirit box is next to you on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Not that one.
What about it?
No, just the one on over there. Behind you.
This? What do I
Yeah.
do with it? Give it to you? All right.
Take this. All right, so what I'm going to do here, those lights are going nuts. What I'm going to do here, I'm taking the regular SB7. I'm putting the recorder on record. I'm going to turn the volume down really low on the SB7 so I can't hear it. I'm going to ask questions like I would during a normal EVP session while I'm sweeping. And I'm going to see if we catch any voices or anything relevant that maybe we could hear her speak. So, Sally, we're going to try something that's very unusual. I'm going to use a radio to try to talk with you. People do believe that the radio frequencies can tap into the spirit, how spirits can speak and they could use it. So I'm going to turn this box on. I'm going to hit the record button and I'm going to see if you could speak out loud and answer our questions. That would be great. Okay. Or say anything you want to say. So I'm going to sweep now. I'm going to hit record. Sally, if you're here with us, could you please say hello or say John or say Chris? Sally, did you have any brothers or sisters, any family that you'd like to talk about? What were some of the things you like to do, Sally? Like Chris said, did you like music, dancing, cars? I mean, tell us anything that you liked, the good things. Food? So that doll, Sally, is going to go to somebody else. They're going to bring it into their home. Did they need to be concerned about how you're going to act if somebody brings that into their home? I mean, should a female own that? Anything you want to tell us, Sally, that we haven't talked about? Anything at all that you want to say? Is there anything we could do to help you? Anything at all? All right. I need the speaker. All right, now we listen back to the sweep, and if I hear anything, I can rewind it as opposed to hearing it live. I'm going to hit record. Sally, if you're here with us, could you please say hello or say John or say Chris? Is it you? Or say Chris? It's you. Could you please say hello or say John or say Chris? If you're here with us, could you please say hello or say John or say Chris? It's you with us, could you please say hello or say John or say Chris? It's you. Sally, did you have any brothers or sisters, any family that you'd like to talk about? Sisters, any family that you'd like to talk about?
They're watching?
That you'd like to talk about? That you'd like to talk about? What were some of the things you like to do, Sally? Like Chris said, did you like music, dancing,
Cars, I mean, tell us anything that you like, the good things. Food, so that doll, Sally, is going to go to somebody else. They're going to bring it into their home. Do they need to be concerned about how you're going to act if somebody brings that into their home? I mean, should a female own that? Anything you want to tell us, Sally, that we haven't talked about? Anything at all that you want to say? Is there anything we could do to help you? Anything at all? Help? Help.
The girl says help. Whew.
All right, well, again, this is,
Just so you guys can see this absolutely stunningly beautiful young girl. I'm going to show this on this one. And then I'm going to show you guys. I'm trying to get it in a way that you guys can see it. It's kind of hard with that light in it. There. Look how pretty she is.
so these are objects we'll probably revisit at some
Yeah.
point because, again, first time is building a rapport and trying to at least get them a little bit familiar with you. And then hopefully the second time, maybe they're willing to open up a little more. But you have to be careful with some energy because if they really don't want to be bothered, then you don't want
And we're talking about some
I know,
really
that's traumatized.
tragic
That's what I mean.
trauma.
you don't want to push because it's not right to do that at all. But the mixed energy between that one and that other one, I'm telling you, I don't like the way I feel at all. That's why I'm good with
I'll
what
show you
we've
the
done,
doll, guys.
and that's that.
Yeah, they want to see the doll. Maybe we should just turn the light on so they could see it. Give me a minute, guys. The doll is in a glass case. You guys see it? There she is. It's a little porcelain doll that's folded up in there. And we have no idea why it's in the case. I don't know if it's to preserve it, protect it, or to protect us. Who knows? Okay.
All right, now we're gonna try to give Madeline one final opportunity before we say goodbye to her.
This is just so you guys can see. I don't know if you could read that sign. Do not touch. These toys belong to our 8-year-old ghost girl, Madeline. She perished in a fire in the late 1700s. She gets very angry when people touch her toys. And boy, does she ever. I don't know if you guys can see, but these are toys. She used to, when Donna first moved in here, someone came in and told Donna about this little girl ghost. So she put these toys in here to make the little girl happy. But she does not like anybody touching her toys. Here.
All right, Madeline. It's been a long time since we came here just to talk to you. And I hope you remember these toys that we bring with us. They light up like a rainbow. Down there, I put them by your toys. We've got these things that make music. We got a cool little ball here that I bought special for you. You can roll it, or if you touch it, see that? Lights up all kinds of weird. You got the little twinkly ball on the floor. See that one? That you could touch, you could roll it, you could play with it. Put this right on here too. I'm gonna put another one that makes music. You usually like this one over here in the past, so put that over there. We got our recorder. As I said, you like that one over there in the
she
past.
does.
Look. What did I say? You like that over there in the past?
Yeah,
right.
Madeline's been.
Look at that,
Oh,
look,
yeah,
look.
Madeline always liked the REM pod.
Look at that. Has that gone
Hello,
off the whole entire night?
Madeline. Nope, not once.
Yes, hello, Madeline. It's good to talk to you again. I know we've
Yeah,
been here
she's
and
got
the dome's going
lollipops.
off underneath by the toys.
Hey, Madeline.
We've been here many a nights, Madeline, and we haven't talked to you. And I'm very, very sorry for that. There have been so many other people here that we have to talk to because Donna brings in a lot of other people. You know that. And we've been here many years with you. You've seen us. We talk to you. I'm John. This is Chris. We're going to say goodbye because we're not going to be coming here anymore to talk to anybody, you or anybody else. And we're very sad about that. And Donna's very sad about that. But we have to go. We don't want to, but we have to because they're closing up this building. You see all the work they're doing behind the building to try to fix it and make different things. And we can't stay here anymore. So this is your last chance really to talk to us and to play with our toys and we're going to miss you. And
Unless you want to follow us over.
like I said, Donna's going to miss you too, a lot. So we're going to spend some time with you now with all of our toys.
You want it?
And we're going to try to hear your voice. We're going to try a lot of different things. Okay. You play with whatever you want to play with. You make the music. You can roll anything around.
The bell.
The
That's
bell.
new.
Yeah, you didn't see that bell up there, Madeline, did you? See this one? Look, watch this. Huh? Pretty cool. That wasn't there before.
You ring that and I'll get you a lollipop.
A bunch of lollipops over there. She's
Yep.
got her. But we're going to try to hear your voice. Remember, we've done that in the past where we actually did hear you say mommy one time. And we're just going to spend some time with you before we go because, like I said, we are going to miss you. And I'm pretty sure you're probably going to stay here because this is where you've always been, right? I don't see you leaving, but I'm sure eventually there'll be more people.
And I think Donna said she's leaving her toys.
Yeah, Donna's going to leave your toys over
She's not
there.
gonna
She's going to
take
leave them
them.
in the window. And I'm sure new people will come in here eventually and you'll have some people to talk to, right? It's funny how she lit that REM pod like crazy and now she not
That
I
was
don't-
always her
I don't-
favorite thing.
but I don't know if I made her sad by telling her everybody's leaving,
Yeah.
you know? All right.
You
So
do not have to stay here by yourself, Madeline. We Donna's always said that, if you want to come with her, you can.
yeah, Madeline, you're welcome to come with us. We're not going far from here. Donna's not moving far.
If you want to travel with Donna and we're just going around to another building around the corner and you want Donna to take you with her with the toys, light something up right now and we will make sure Donna takes you wherever you want to go. Light something up, ring the bell, make music, whatever, to let us know if you want to come with Donna. And you can do the same thing over in the new building. It can be yours. And you'll have a special place for your toys if you want. Light something up if you would like us to make sure that happens.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing investigations over there, Tina. As soon as she gets the new place settled, we'll just be doing this over there. And it'll be a different space, but we'll be over there as well. So Madeline, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you show her all the domes where they are. There's one on the shelf. There's one on the floor. There's one.
You know how these work, Madeline. You've seen them where you touch them and they light up. And I'll come over here and I'll touch this one and it lights up. See, you know these things. And even these little purple lamps. I know you lit that up before and I missed it. And there's one right in front of your toys. And like John said, there's this cool little ball. If you just listen, this is so cool. This is a new one, and I know you love toys. I'll tell you what, if you light up that, I'll have John leave it for you. How's that?
Well, that would be a lie because John just bought that and John's not leaving anything.
Okay, John's saying no.
So John's not going to lie to Madeline.
But you can light up, see, there's a whole bunch of these little cat balls you can light up anywhere you want. And I know you love the REM pod that makes a little
Well,
music.
Steve, this is probably the spirit that's going to stay in the building because
Yeah.
she was here when Donna got here. So Madeline, we're going to sit down on the floor and we're going to try to play a game. I got a fun game for us to play. We're going to try this. Put the domes kind of a little bit, 1, 2, 3 next to each other, not next to each other, but a couple of feet apart from each other.
Like this.
Got to give Chris a minute, Madeline, because
Yeah, I'm old. 2. 3. Okay.
so we've got your circle here that makes the music in front of us that you were touching a minute ago. Then we've got those 3 rainbow. There you go. There's cat ball. Good job. Got that one.
Madeline.
Good. Now there's the one rainbow in the middle. I saw it. I saw what you did. You got the one in the middle. What about the other 2? The other 2 are purple. I don't know if you noticed that. See, purple, red.
The red one is the original one you've always used with her when we were doing stuff with her, believe it or not.
You lit the red one in the middle. There's the red one. Good. Yep. You like the red one. You lit the red one in the middle. That's really, really good. Now you got 2 purples on either side.
Oh, Madeline. That was awesome. She lit that purple one.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. The one right next to the red one. Closest
That
to
one?
you.
Oh, I
Yes.
didn't see it. I missed it. Oh, there you go.
Thank
Hey,
you,
I missed it. And she just did it
Thank you.
again.
That is amazing, Madeline.
All right, we got 2, Madeline. We got 1 left. You know where that one is. It's all the way over on the other side there.
Madeline, was that you walking around up here when John was downstairs and you scared him?
We got 1 more and we get a lollipop. What do you think?
I'll give you 2. I'll give you 3 lollipops.
We got that one right there that we haven't lit up. Come on. You know you could do this. This is easy for you. You're really good at these games. You played them many times with us. Come on. I got the whole bowl of lollipops right up there. See them? I'll put them down on the floor. We'll leave them here, and they're all yours for tonight. Nice sugar high. That's what I do with my kids. I'd give them sugar highs.
How about chocolate? John has
I
chocolate.
got tons of chocolate.
Would you like some chocolate, Madeline?
I mean, it's really cool that she lit the 2 of those.
And the fact that she lit that other one after you said that she didn't light it.
Yeah, she
Like
lit
she
it
was
up on
showing you.
command.
Yes, I did.
All right, Madeline.
She lit it. She lit the one green on the other purple one.
I missed that one too.
Madeline, I saw that. That was amazing.
I'm sure I got it on.
Can you do that again? He missed it. Show him that you did it. Thank you.
Bingo. Madeline,
Thank
you are
you.
amazing. You are amazing.
Now, this is 100% an intellectual spirit that we're communicating with.
You are amazing, Madeline, and we are going to miss you so much. So what we're going to do now is we're going to, you remember what recorders are, right? How we try to hear your voice. We're going to sit on the floor. We're going to ask you questions, and we'd love it if you were to talk to us. Okay, so we love hearing your voice. We only heard it maybe once or twice in all the times we've been here. So we're going to try that now, okay? Here's the recorder.
You want me to put it by her? There you go, Madeline. I'm going to hit record and I'm going to set it right by your toys, right here where you've been lighting things up. And then I'm going to step away. I'm going to move way back over there where I was, out of the way. That was me. I gotta turn it on. Okay, Madeline, here we go. Session 1 with Madeline. I'm going to get out of the way.
Madeline, do you want to say goodbye to Donna? You could say it now and she could hear you. Everybody's wondering, Madeline, are you going to stay here? Or are you going to try to go with Donna to the new place that she's going to?
Are you feeling sad, Madeline, that we have to leave?
You see her packing up all these boxes and taking things down. Do you know what's going on?
Just so you know, Madeline, Donna doesn't want to go. She's being made to leave and it's breaking her heart. And she did say to us if there was any way that she could do it, would you like to go with her? Is there something she could do so that she can bring you with her?
Madeline, tell everybody how old you are.
There are going to be people in here in a few days that are going to be moving stuff. Are you going to try to do things to scare them or mess with them?
Let's see if she says anything.
I'm coming, Madeline.
That's her again with the cat ball speakers up here.
Session 1 with Madeline. I'm gonna get out of the way.
Madeline, do you want to say goodbye to Donna? You could say it now and she could hear you. Everybody's wondering, Madeline, are you going to stay here? Or are you going to try to go with Donna to the new place that she's going to?
Are you feeling sad, Madeline, that we have to leave?
You see her packing up all these boxes and taking things down. Do you know what's going on? What was that?
Just so you know, Madeline, Donna doesn't want to go. She's being made to leave and it's breaking her heart. And she did say to us if there was any way that she could do it, would you like to go with her? Is there something she could do so that she can bring you with her?
Madeline, tell everybody how old you are.
There are going to be people in here in a few days that are going to be moving stuff. Are you going to try to do things to scare them or mess with them?
She's not talking. Let's see if she says anything. Let's see if she says.
Right there.
It's more of a click. Let's see if she says anything. Let's see if
It's coming, Madeline.
Hold that. No, put that down. All right, Madeline, I'm gonna try something here. This thing isn't really meant to be pushed around, but I'm gonna try to see if we can find you here.
It did sound like yes.
Judy. All right, Madeline, I'm gonna see if I can find you in all this, all your toys. You in here anywhere, Madeline, that I could see you? We usually do see you running around here from time to time when you used to come out here. Come on, Madeline, let's see you. I can see you with my special camera. If you're running around anywhere. Playing hide and seek? Where are you hiding from me? We saw you play the game. We know you're around here.
You hiding with your toys?
Jeez, he's not around here right now. Where'd you go? We don't have a whole lot. Oh, there
Oh,
she is.
oh. Oh.
Oh, too big to be her. I don't know who that is. Hello. Say goodbye to you as well, whoever you are. Wherever you are, you're sitting in the chair over there. Someone's hanging out watching. That ain't her. That's way too big to be her.
No.
I don't know who
Madeline.
you are, but we're gonna say
We
goodbye
want
to you
Madeline.
too. Yeah, we're looking for Madeline. We're all coming out to say goodbye.
Right?
All right. Well, I can't find her. I was hoping that she was here, but she's not. All right. Let me put this back.
Yeah, come out wherever you are.
All right,
It's all right.
one
She
more
might be
time
back in
before
with
we
her
go,
toys.
because I'm going to try EVP with you one more time, but I'm going to sit here.
If you're gonna sit, I'm gonna stand behind you.
Now I'm going to move this. That's kind of new to you. You never really had that one over here before. All right, here we go. All right, Madeline, I'm going to sit right here. And we're going to do it like the old days. Remember the old days when we used to come here? And we would sit on this rug, and we were right about here, and we had our table right over there, and we would sit there and talk. We would bring all the objects out here, and we would talk to you. Very first time we came here, your stuff was over there. So here we are. We're going to take the time to stay here with you a little bit longer and try to play a game, a couple of games. I'm sitting right here. It would be great. You were nice enough to light up these rainbows before when I was standing there and Chris was standing there. How about you try to come back from wherever you're hiding and light these up for us one last time before we leave? And it'd be great to see you do it for the last time, and then we'll say goodbye. But
Yeah, because you know us. You know that there's nothing to fear when it comes to
we've been
us.
here a million times with her. We've talked to her a million times.
Yeah.
Again, I got the little
We've
table
played
that I'll
games
put
with
in the middle.
you. We've laughed with you. You've done some mischievous things with us. I think you do need to put down those lollipops that we promised when she lit up those 3 things. So we are going to keep that promise to you.
There's a bunch of lollipops here. I'm trying to find my favorite. Oh, there we go, right off the bat. I like the red ones. I'll grab one of each. I'll grab an orange, a grape, and a strawberry. 3. Look at that, huh? That's all 3 right there. So tell me your favorite. I'll put one by the purple, one by the red, and then one by the other purple there.
Here, toss it over a minute. There you go. There you go, Madeline.
Okay.
All yours.
You light up your favorite, and that will be the one that we leave right here by your toys when we leave here tonight. You pick. We got orange, cherry, grape.
So people thinking the spirit that you saw over there is sitting in a chair, there's actually no chair there where that spirit was, even though it looked like a chair and the person sitting. There's no chair there.
Well, that was too big to be Madeline.
Yeah,
Way
but
too
there
big to
was
be
there
Madeline.
is no chair. It looked like the spirit was sitting in a chair, but there's no chair there, guys.
You don't want to pick your favorite? Come on, Madeline. We know you can do it. You were playing with these before. You even made the music box go. Are you done? You had enough of us. I know. I hope I didn't make you sad. I really didn't want to make you sad. I did. I just wanted to explain to you why you might not see us here anymore doing what we do. We've been here a lot of years, and we talked to you many, many times in the beginning.
And Donna will be back in here. She's not done yet.
So I'm going to try one more time with the recorder. And then we're going to say goodnight. We're going to pack all our stuff, and we'll come back to help Donna again, and we'll say goodbye for the last time then. But this is the last time we're going to really do this with our toys, okay? All right, here we go. I'm looking at your toys there, Madeline. I'm trying to see what we got. We got a bear. We got a clown. We got a little girl doll. We got lots of stuff over there. All right, so I'm going to put this down right here. Madeline, again, my name is John. That's Chris. Could you please say hello or say one of our names? Madeline, was your family in this building too? Did you live here or did you live close by here? You over there, Madeline? I heard that. Does all that stuff they're doing back there, all the digging, does that scare you? Do you have any friends back there that you're going to miss when they're gone? Do you remember any child spirits that were here before that have left that were your friends? Could you say their name? One of their names? I want you to tell me which is your favorite flavor of lollipop. There's a lot of noises in this room
Right.
since we came out here. I hope we didn't upset her because she was really, really gung ho, and then we told her what was going on. And Madeline again. That's Chris. Say hello or say one of our names. What the hell's going on?
She's messing with the recorder.
Could you please say hello or say one of our names? You hear that? It's going like that. Hear it?
Yeah, what the
Madeline,
heck?
was your family I don't know what's going on. There's like blank spots.
In this building too? Building two? Madeline, was your family in this building too? Did you live here or did you live close by here?
Someone just went like. There's the bang.
Yeah.
That was loud.
You over there, Madeline? I heard that. Does all that stuff that
There was a voice there.
does all that stuff does all that stuff does all that stuff
Very, very faint.
does all that stuff does all that stuff they're doing back there, all the digging, does that scare you? Do you have any friends back there that you're gonna miss when they're gone?
There's a whimper. Hear it? Is it? Goes, Right there, hear it?
Yeah. Very faint.
Do you remember any child spirits that were here before that have left that were your friends? Could you say their name? One of their names? I want you to tell me which is your favorite flavor of lollipop.
No. Is that what you said?
No. That's pretty clear.
I want you to tell me which is your favorite flavor of lollipop.
That's clear.
Wow.
Well, Madeline, there we go. So you lit up the orange one. That's your favorite? Because I was just about to pick them all up.
I say you give them all of them.
That's your favorite. You know, orange is actually one of my favorites too, to be honest with you. So where should I leave the orange? Over there by the toys? And then we'll just leave that there for you. And we'll go. We'll pack up all our stuff and
You want all three of them, don't you, Madeline? Just like anything
the
else.
orange.
She can have that one too, but you really want them all, don't you? Because remember we said that we'd give you a lollipop for every one you light up? Now, orange may be your favorite, but that doesn't mean that you don't want all of them, right? They're all saying give them all to her.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take each one of them and we'll put them right over there by your toys and we'll leave them there for you. Madeline, again, we'll come in and say goodbye one last time when we do leave here. But while we're here and while we're just talking to you with us alone, we are going to miss you. And I hope you're happy if you stay here. I hope that there are people that come in here that you like and that you keep being who you are, playful, fun,
and that you find friends, and there's maybe more people that come. Maybe they have kids, and maybe you get to play with them. But we did really enjoy being here with you all these years, Madeline, and we're gonna miss you.
If
for
we
sure.
talk about you, is it possible that maybe we can like she can bring in and pop in and visit over there maybe? You know how we talk about maybe that, but you'd have to have an item maybe that she's attached to or something.
Okay, Madeline, last chance. These are the toys that we've been using for years and years and years, and
I'm gonna put her favorite one
we're
closer.
gonna pack them up, and we're gonna leave, and
That's right there for you, Madeline.
that'll be it. I want to give you one last chance to play with anything you want to before we go, but we do have to leave. We got a long ride home. We've been here all day long. You know that. You've seen us. Okay. I'm sure Donna will say her goodbyes, and she'll leave you all those toys. And you'll find new friends for sure. I know you will. All right? All right, Madeline. I'm going to leave you lollipops like I promised. Okay? I'll go bouncing off the walls and knocking stuff down because Donna will blame me.
I'll go get the lights. Oi! Hold on, guys.
To the lollipops as promised.
Yep, proof. We're showing that he's really doing what he's saying he's gonna do.
There they are.
All three.
And the toys are right there. There you go, Madeline.
There they all are. He's putting them right behind the glass. There you go.
All right, guys. Last one ever from the Creeper Gallery and on Bridge Street, New Hope. Hope you enjoyed it. We love being here for all these years. We've met so many different people through objects. We've had so many different experiences here that I'll never forget. Crazy things have happened with objects in this building, and I'm really, really.
They're asking you if you'll take them through the tour real
Kinda
quick
miss it.
again.
Yeah, the last
They would-
tour.
they
This
would
is
really like
this
that.
is really everything's taken down, but you could see that was the front door where you came in. You would come into the shop through this door, and then this whole entire area was Donna's gallery. Just kind of amazing artwork, kind of like that, and she had it everywhere. I mean, every wall, every inch of this room was covered by amazing things that Donna's a brilliant artist. And it's a shame, it's heartbreaking to see it like this, but you know, she will make the new place awesome. So this is pretty much everything packed up. We were doing this all day long. This is kind of what's left in the building. So it's kind of, like I said, you're looking at whatever's left. And all this will be gone soon. And there, right there is the monument to yours truly. My statue will stay with the building, I'm sure. The legend. But that's it.
You want to show them the red room?
Well, we were just in the red room.
A lot of people came on that didn't
And the
see it.
last of the red room. Used to say red room, enter at your own risk up there. And the red room is still all filled. Well, some stuff is gone, but this is where all the haunted objects, we did so many investigations back here through the years that, again, it seems real crazy that we're not going to be back here doing them anymore. But stuff happens. But all the haunted objects through the years, and the worst of which are right there. That box is evil. That book is evil. You don't mess with either one of those things ever. That's why they're locked up. That's why they're in cases. You do not mess with either one of those things. Dangerous. And then the next most dangerous thing, right there. Those sensors were used in exorcisms by those two priests back there, who both died horrible deaths. So that's it. Chris, you want to say goodnight? Last time from the Creeper Gallery in New Hope
Good night,
in
guys.
Bridge Street.
And thank you for all of this. And tonight, you know, the subjects were really hard, but so thank you for hanging in there with us. And everybody needs their stories told. And I was really impacted by the last one. That one hit me hard, but thank you guys so much. And as much as it breaks my heart to leave this space, I know that great things are going to happen over in the new space.
Yeah, Donna's moving to Main Street in New Hope. So
there'll be a new creeper gallery, a brand new creeper gallery that everyone can come to. If you haven't been to this one, you can come to that one. It's opening in April on Main Street, which is down the road a little bit on the main drag where all the cool restaurants are.
Right
And
after the Logan,
yeah, lots of good stuff down there. So
candy
there'll
store.
be a new creeper gallery that you look forward to, and we'll be there. All right, guys. So have a good night, and thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.